Welcome to solverfy.
So lipids are a special class of molecule. They're mostly hydrophobic, which means they do not mix well with water. But there are various lipids that are essential for our bodies, including cholesterol, triglycerides, and fatty acids, as well as monoglycerides and diglycerides. So your body needed to devise a special way to transport these lipids around in your body, which is mostly water. So Micelles are these special molecular structures that form in the lumen of your intestine that help kind of package these lipids so that they can be digested. So if we look at the lumen of the intestine, normally there would be these large oil droplets of aggregated lipid, but the addition of bile salts and bile acids, which I've shown here in black, are able to grab small pockets of lipid and emulsify them so they can then be digested and eventually absorbed by these intestinal enterocytes lining the intestine. So the correct answer to this question is D. Micelles are bile salt surrounded fatty acids and monoglycerides. So fatty acids and monoglycerides being hydrophobic lipids that facilitate the absorption of lipid by microvilli, which can then use these kind of building blocks of triglycerides to form triglycerides themselves. Because you'll remember that a triglyceride molecule is simply a glycerol backbone with 3 fatty acid chains. So but this molecule is highly hydrophobic and cannot be absorbed by a cell. So triglyceride is glycerol plus 3 fatty acids. But molecules that can be absorbed by the cell include monoacylglycerol, which is just a glycerol backbone with only 1 fatty acid attached, as well as the independent fatty acids. So by digesting triglycerides into monoacylglycerol and fatty acid in the lumen of the intestine, and then absorbing them into enterocytes, you can then resynthesize this triglyceride within the cell. And it's just important to make a distinction that micelles are not lipoproteins. Lipoproteins are what are formed from this triglyceride after it's been formed within the cell, and it might look a little bit like a micelle, but it has a triglyceride core and a phospholipid coat, as well as various proteins present on the surface, and it's designed to circulate through the bloodstream. Whereas micelles are present in the intestinal lumen.